DA Johannesburg mayoral candidate Dr. Mpho Phalatse says she's hoping to return to her old post despite no formal agreement. The party is hoping to capitalise on the ANC's discontent as the DA's previous multi-party coalition appears to crumble. Here's Govan Whittles with the details.
Dr. Mpho Phalatse says the DA was surprised to learn that Action SA had lobbied former members of the coalition to support its candidate.
It was quite disappointing for us as the Democratic Alliance. We used to be members of the same coalition. Even when we went into opposition, we lobbied Action SA to continue to work with us as an opposition bloc. But Action SA was not interested in that kind of approach, and we accepted it. But we thought that at a time such as this one, we would pull together and try and restore the government that we had before we were ousted in January.
And the party still believes it could work with the Patriotic Alliance if it cuts ties with the ANC.
The Patriotic Alliance is serious about unseating the ANC, that the Patriotic Alliance should begin wherever it's working with the ANC in other parts of the country to sever those ties.
The PA holds all the power in the city, and one analyst is warning its vote is not predictable.
On the side of the ANC, the complicating factor is the Patriotic Alliance. They have 8 seats, and they really determine, or will determine, which side will ultimately have the majority. They have threatened now for quite some time that they are not going to vote along with the ANC for what has happened in Ekurhuleni. And that is that they didn't receive any seats in the mayoral committee there.
Phalatse says she's been in this situation before and is hoping for a similar outcome.
On Friday, anything can happen. I feel like I felt in 2021 on the 22nd of November when I went into that council meeting that elected me as mayor. I had 26% of the vote. We didn't have a single coalition partner. Negotiations had failed. And I still came out the executive mayor in a minority government that was quite vulnerable, had to put in a lot of work to get partners after the fact. And finally, we did end up in a majority government. So I feel like we're back there again. And yeah, we'll see what happens on Friday. Of course, I hope for a similar outcome.
The election is scheduled for Friday and will take place as the ANC and EFF disagree about whether the mayor should come from Al Jama or the ANC. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Govan Whittles in Johannesburg.